Good morning. I am Keisha P, and welcome to Breakfast with Positivity, your daily dose of inspiration to kickstart your day. Today, we're continuing our theme of the week, overcoming negative thoughts, by focusing on cognitive distortions. We'll learn about the common distorted thought patterns that fuel negativity and how to challenge them. So get comfortable and let's dive in. Cognitive distortions are simply ways that our mind convinces us of something that isn't really true. These inaccurate thoughts usually reinforce negative thinking or emotions. Some of the most common ones include black and white thinking, catastrophizing, and personalization. Black and white thinking is when we view things as only good or bad, with no middle ground. This can lead to unrealistic expectations and disappointment. Remember, life is full of shades of gray, and it's essential to embrace this complexity. Catastrophizing is when we always expect the worst. It's like looking at the world through a lens of doom and gloom. But here's the thing. Our predictions rarely reflect reality. By recognizing this, we start to challenge these negative forecasts. Personalization is when we blame ourselves for everything that goes wrong, even when we have little or no control over the situation. This can result in unnecessary guilt and self-blame. It's important to understand that we're not the center of every problem. Now, how do we challenge these cognitive distortions? The first step is identification. Understanding your thought patterns and recognizing when they're distorted is key. Keep a thought journal to track your thoughts and their triggers. This will help you identify patterns and work on changing them. The next step is to question these distortions. Ask yourself, is this thought based on fact or feelings? Is there evidence to support it? What would I tell a friend who had this thought? This interrogation can help you see the distortion for what it is, a skewed perception. Once you've identified and questioned your cognitive distortions, replace them with more balanced thoughts. For instance, instead of thinking, I'm a failure after a setback, tell yourself, I didn't succeed this time, but I can learn from this experience and try again. Remember, challenging cognitive distortions isn't about denying negative experiences or emotions. It's about learning to interpret these experiences in a more balanced and realistic way. This shift in perspective can greatly reduce negative thinking and boost your mood. It's also crucial to practice self-compassion during the process. Changing established thought patterns isn't easy, so be patient with yourself and celebrate every small progress. Last, consider seeking professional help if you're struggling to manage cognitive distortions on your own. Therapists and counselors are trained to help you navigate these challenges and can provide valuable guidance. Now let's reinforce our commitment to positivity with an affirmation. Repeat after me. I have the power to change my thoughts. I choose to see the world in a balanced and realistic way. Each day, I grow stronger in my journey towards positivity. Your challenge for today is to keep a thought journal. Write down any negative thoughts you have throughout the day and what triggered them. Then, identify any cognitive distortions and replace them with more balanced thoughts. That's all for today's episode of Breakfast with Positivity. We've learned about cognitive distortions and how to challenge them. Remember, change takes time and patience, but every step forward is a victory. Join me again tomorrow as we continue our journey towards overcoming negative thoughts. Until then, stay positive and keep smiling.